Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Allison Cruz. Welcome back to another Sleepyhead edition of Pushmo Customs. In the last couple of parts, we just got done with some of the more interesting customs. Let's get started. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the world of Daleks. Oh baby, oh man, something about Daleks. At first I thought they were kind of a joke. Like, I was like, are you kidding me? These are supposed to be the most sophisticated, you know, highly intelligent, advanced forms of alien life forms out there. Yet they're in this freaking 1960s, you know, space attire. And it's just like the most inconvenient way to, like, live. Like, okay, they can levitate. Oh, big freaking whoop. Like, how, like, that's gonna do you a lot of good, but I don't know, these guys still kind of creep me out sometimes, especially when they start yelling exterminate and stuff like that, so I don't know. I'm not that big of a Whovian, if I do say so myself. I've watched through the third season of the recent reiteration of the Doctor, and I've seen a couple of Matt Tennant episodes, and they were pretty good, I guess, but I don't know, I'm not like super into it. It's okay, I guess. I like Catherine Tate and I like David Tennant, but you know, that's just me, man. So if any of you are Whovians out there, be sure to, I guess, let me know if you feel like it, because that's cool. I know people who are huge fans, but I don't really see it unless I'm just missing something, because the only form of exposure I have to this universe is by the show. I don't necessarily read the comics, and I'm not familiar with the older series, so my apologies there for my ignorance, but I'm probably missing something. They probably just wanted to keep the Daleks intact from whenever they were playing with the first 8 Doctors or whatever, so I don't know. I really like Charles Eccleston. I do gotta say, he kind of grew on me after a while. Like, at first I was like, this is the reason why I'm not watching this, but no. And then David Tennant's pretty good, I guess. Okay, so was that it? Was that all I needed to do to get up here? Okay, yeah, I'm really surprised somebody did a Dalek, though, out of all things. But, you know, upon further research, it seems like a lot more people have been doing, like, My Little Pony-related stuff. So that is never good. Never good whatsoever. Oh, my God. It's like nothing is sacred in this world when you have to put a stupid pony on it. It's like, it's really annoying because, I don't know, I think I talked about this a couple times, but I have a tattoo on my back. And it's it's the hands of, it's the album cover from the Ailers, their hospice album, and it's just basically a patient's hand as well as what is assuming the caretaker, and they're kind of like reaching out towards each other. It's kind of like that God touching the hand of Adam picture, kind of. But I randomly was like looking for a picture of that to use on my background or something, and I saw one that was exactly like it, but hooves, and then there was like a little MLP in the bottom. I was like, no, why? And then I was just like, oh my, seriously, nothing is sacred in this world, ever. I mean, I don't care what you think about anything, but I just, like, it made me sad more than anything, and I was just like, really, man? Bad memories. There's probably something to do with, like, Doctor Who and having to do with My Little Pony. I'm sorry, I just kind of crushed somebody's heart out there, but in all honesty, that's probably the case. But let's not think of such dreaded things right now. Let's just solve this. This is a level 4, which is kind of surprising, but it doesn't really feel that difficult. It's just one of those ones where you just have to go up it and solve it. There's no real trickery to do here. I mean, they're not pulling any fast ones, which I'm kind of glad for. Like, I really don't like the ones where you have to, like, troubleshoot in terms of, like, switches and stuff. Like, ooh, some of these won't work. Like, that was kind of a cool thing, but they did that way too much at the end, where it just got to the point of ridiculous, if that's even a word. So I don't know. But today is now January 16th, so I did end up recording more of this on this night, but I don't know when the next time is going to record any more of this because, well, I don't even know. I feel like this should be something I should play when I have something to talk about, which I guess I do have some stuff to talk about, I guess. Da-da-da, we beat the Daleks once again, and with that, alright, cool. So, let's get on to Pushmo number 2. Oh, baby. Baby Wario. Oh man, so here we have another harkening back to a previous project, the Yoshis Island DS, which I beat without taking a single hit, believe it or not. Just kidding. If you believed it, you would have believed a liar, because I got hit twice at the end, but I don't even care. I think just for the hell of it, I'm just going to go ahead and re-record those last 2 levels without taking a hit, because I had to beat like 5 levels in a row without dying, or without getting hit, and every time I did get hit, which wasn't that often, because, you know, my practice was pretty vigorous for the game. Like, I would just play a level over and over until I memorized the pretty predictable enemy placement, and it wasn't that hard. People, you know, get on that case saying it's a bad game because it was more of like a puzzler and it was cheap, quote unquote, and it was too overly difficult, but that's bullshit. I don't know, like I said before, maybe I'm just really, I don't want to toot my own horn, but maybe I'm just surprisingly good at platformers sometimes, side-scrollers, and so, I don't know. But that game I always thought was really fun and not overly cheap. It's just when they start randomizing stuff is where it gets kind of cheap. But I don't know, I wouldn't say that needing to memorize things should be a prerequisite for a difficult game. That's just my opinion, man, so let's keep your nose out. And so yeah, there was actually a bonus level on Yoshi's Island DS where it forced you to get hit in order to actually continue onwards, and I don't count that as being one of the 2 hits I take, because I think I was at the end of a video where I got hit, and then I was on the very last level where I got hit, so go ahead and sue me, why don't you? Yeah, I was thinking actually really recently about doing Yoshi's Island before the other Yoshi's Island came out on the DS, 3DS. I just thought that'd be kind of fun, because I went and bought, what was those things, the Super Game Boy player, and so that'll be fun. Apparently you can use that on the Wii. I wasn't 100% sure, I just bought it because it was like for the GameCube, but I don't know if you can do it on the Wii. I wouldn't really care much to do it on the Wii, but I would definitely play Yoshi's Island, or I mean Super Mario Island? Super Mario Brothers 3 Advance, which is Yoshi's Island Advance, by the way, but yeah, that would be fun stuff, and I don't currently have a way to play Game Boy Advance games aside from that, so just waiting for it to come in, and along with Shadow of the Colossus, you guys will probably be seeing that soon. I haven't worked on it since yesterday, so I might, actually, I think I might record a little bit of that today. That might be a good idea. Record some more Shadow of the Colossus. Yeah, like I said, I kind of wanted to make it a bit more of an informative project rather than, you know, not, because, you know, it deserves the justice that nobody has really given. Apparently, oh my god, apparently PewDiePie did Shadow of the Colossus and, quote-unquote, and to the moon, and that is so disappointing. It's like, seriously? Literally nothing is sacred in this world, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing is sacred. Okay, I think I might have just solved this because this looks really simple to finish off here. Yeah, we just have to get that black open from the tip of his hat, of his pixelated W. So yeah, and you know, I don't know. I just feel like sometimes projects just need to be handled more delicately than others. Like some games, like Super Luigi Galaxy, is just something I don't really need to prepare myself for. I still not have had to do a re-record, except there was one bit where I just scrapped the video and started over. But that was kind of early on, and just other things like I really want to like do something with Rosalina's story. And I think I might actually start reading chapters of that before each video, so that by the very end, you guys will get the last chapter of the story on the last video, and so that'll be something, hopefully, that'll come to fruition, because, I don't know, it's a good story. It's kind of simple, kind of almost melodramatic, but I like it, and it's cute. It's a good way to end the game, I think, so, in a game that otherwise does not really have a story, if you know what I mean, but... Okay, and we just solved it. Perfect. Okay, so maybe Wario level 4, not too bad. Just another one where you just gotta kind of go up and troubleshoot as you go. So, wow, that was surprisingly easy. That was kind of fun, actually. I really liked that one. Good job, whoever ripped that off. Pushmo. Alright, and with the baby Wario comes the Big Daddy baby. I saw this one had to do it too. I don't know if this is a sprite or anything, but apparently they locked it, so... I don't know, but Big Daddy, another harkening back to a previous series, BioShock, which I also have a tattoo of on my wrist. I have one of the chains on there, so, and on the other one I didn't put a chain there, I put a little, what is that, a greater than sign, I think it was? Yeah, so because when you put your wrist together, it kind of implies that you're chained, but the greater than sign is supposed to imply that I'm breaking free, I guess, and it's also supposed to be kind of like an anti-suicide thing, like you're greater than cutting yourself, just something something personal, I guess, but, you know, things like that happen sometimes, so, yeah, fun stuff. And those are all the tattoos I have. Alright, let's see. And yeah, I really do like Bioshock, though. Bioshock's freaking awesome. Like, the story's really good, too. Just, like, the idea of somebody controlling your mind or whatever, and just, like, it's good. Like the lore, and there's something about it. It will always remain sacred to me, so I guess things can stay sacred, unless they did something ridiculous, like, I don't know. But, yeah, I'm getting kind of tired. I didn't end up going running this morning, or yesterday morning. Like, after I recorded, I was just like, nah, I'm done. Actually, I ended up watching more Dexter, and I'm on literally the last episode. And I'm really kind of depressed to see what happens, because I hear, like, it would have been okay to end it like that, except for the last 5 minutes, which I'm so disappointed at, because contrary to popular belief, I think the 8th season is not entirely terrible, so... And, you know, I think I might just have a high tolerance for shit in general, but I don't know. I just feel like I'm going to have my heart ripped out from me, and Michael C. Hall will have betrayed me. So, I don't know. I just figured I might as well just wait. So I'll go ahead and edit this up, and I will probably maybe finish it. I might just watch something else instead. Not that you guys really care, but you know what I mean, right? I don't know. I don't think I watch a single Let's Player who talks about the shit I do. Like, just like, oh, this is what I'm watching, and blah blah blah, my tattoos and stuff. It's like, I have nothing going on in my life right now. Very clearly. I was thinking about going back to work soon, like at Safeway, but I was like, When I remember telling myself I would never go back, and I don't know why now, out of all times, I'm deciding that that might actually be decent, but I think we just made it. Okay, well, I guess I can live with that. Cool, I guess? I don't know. It looked kind of cool, I guess. I don't know. Well, what was that? I wouldn't really inherently guess it was a Big Daddy at first, but I guess the drill kind of gives it away. It looks very enjoyable to get your face smashed in by a razor ironing, whatever, right? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I can't believe I didn't see this last time, but we got ourselves Tommy Wiseau. Tommy Wiseau, how's it going, my brother? This guy's ridiculous. If you don't know the story of Tommy Wiseau, then you do not deserve to watch anything. You don't deserve to have a life lived sacredly. I'm not even going to bother making any quotes here. My brother does them all way too perfectly. Like, he made... Oh, I think we already talked about this. He made a script of a conversation that would happen between Tommy Wiseau and Ringo Starr. He'd be like, oh, so, how's it going there, Tommy? Like, just stupid shit like that. Oh my god. I did not hit her, I did not. Oh man, I should bust out a soundboard, just totally go classic Proton John up in this and just like get a nice little soundboard of all of Tommy Wiseau's sayings. That'd be annoying. That'd be really annoying too. I would imagine soundboards are so annoying because you can always like hear part of the movie it was originally a part of. So it was originally a part of, but I don't know. Alright, let's see what we can do here. If we put out all the blacks, that is apparently necessary, it appears. But his flag is somewhere else. Okay, let's try this. There we go, the blue opened there. Good. Alright, and now we can actually pull this out. Okay, cool. Did we already solve it? Because I noticed... No, because we have to go on the purple. The purple, which is over here. Okay, hopefully we don't screw this up. Okay, not that close. Yeah, damn it, I knew it. Why did I, that looked like it was on the black for me. I don't know. Well, not like on it, but just like I associated it differently, weird for some reason. Okay, this should hopefully work, unless I did have to, no we didn't, there we go. Okay, and now I think we just solved it, because it's just, over here there's nothing, right? Okay, good. So, maybe we do need to go on just through his hair here, because... Okay, there it is. Okay, I was wondering where it was. I was like, where is it? My eyes are starting to kind of go blurry, so I apologize. I need to stop recording these at night. Stupid sleepyhead editions, you're ruining my life. You're tearing me apart, Pushmo. Okay, I'm done. I'm done being a spaz, and my neck has a weird chink in it. No racism intended. Ah, ouch, that was my neck, man. Okay, next Pushmo. Oh baby, we got ourselves Scurvy. Look at this Scurvy, he's so adorable. He's wearing like a mage's hat and just like, it's a full screen because we haven't done one of those in a while. Not since the drowning Pikachu incident. But he just looks so happy. And just, you can't look any more happier than that crazy fluffball of death, I tell you guys what. Oh, Kirby. I need to do Kirby 3 one of these days, or I guess Kirby Return to Dreamland 2 or whatever was the third one that I haven't done yet, because I did the first game in 2 episodes and the second one in like 10. The next one seems like it's still got that ridiculous lag issue, so we'll just have to see how that pans out. And let's go up his nose! Fantastic. I love going up Kirby's nose. It's always the best time of day, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so yeah, wow. I can't believe I'm actually recording these almost exactly 24 hours apart from each other. That's kind of a strange little detail of mine, I guess. I don't know, not really. I didn't record that Conkers last night also. I probably should go and do that so you guys can see that tomorrow. Before all ends and all fails. Alright, so let's open this. Okay, I'm a little bit of a loss here because we can't get up through the left side. I hope we didn't have to do anything with the background on the right there. I think we might actually have to. That might be a thing that needs to occur here if we wish to make any progress. So yeah, I think I started talking about this in today's episode technically, or yesterday for you guys. Well, I mean 2 days ago, but I recorded it on the 17th, so or 15th. You guys are going to see this on probably the 19th actually. Or shit, I can't even remember any dates right now. Don't even ask me. But you guys will probably see the Conquer video before this, so I'll record that later. But there we go. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by this. Oh yeah, I was talking about 15 episodes of this, just so that we have the 5 pages filled with customs / memories or whatever you're gonna call them. I'll have those finished at some point, and then we'll continue on to Crash Mode because I was playing that again and it's kind of kicking my ass. So maybe a little bit of practice for that is in order, but I think maybe you guys will enjoy it. I mean, we're pretty much halfway through this project right now, so well, I don't know how 6 is half of 15. I can math, you guys. I can count, or no, 2 words I can't count. God damn it, Sickabee, I curse you. Even though he wasn't the one who said it. I was gonna tweet it until then. I was just like, whatever. I don't like stealing people's tweets or anything. I just like everything I say has to be original, unless I'm being sarcastic. But yeah, no big deal. I don't really tweet anymore. That was kind of one of my other stupid resolutions. Resolutions are stupid. I don't even know why. Oh wow, of course I would fuck myself there after I say resolutions are stupid. I'm pretty much just like, I don't know. It was like my last year's resolution was to upload at least 1 video a day and at least tweet at least once a day, which I did. And this year I haven't been following up on that particular one just because tweeting's dumb and I don't like it. I don't like it a bit. Okay, so we're at the tip of his staff. We're at the cusp of his shaft. Okay, let's try this. I think we should already almost be there. Or maybe we just solved it inadvertently because there's nothing we can really do here on the right side. Let's go over here. Ladies and gentlemen, we just solved the Kirby, man. Kirby, and there we go. Very nice. Yeah, I really like the Happy Ass Jig and Crash Mode a lot better. It's so much better. I don't know. Ooh, but for the final one, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, baby. We have ourselves Missingno. Baby. Oh god. This thing brings back so many memories, like, like, I don't know. It's just one of those things that happened at that period of my life where I was just like, so curious and just so accepting and open to new ideas, but holy shit, this just looks like a clusterfuck of stuff. Wow, this is gonna be really annoying. I apologize in advance for any people's brains I might have inexplicably blown out, theoretically, I guess, I don't know, but basically the first time I learned about Missingno is, well, my friend. I think I've already talked about him multiple times, that he's basically the one who introduced me to Kingdom Hearts and things like that, and he would always have the worst way of pronouncing things. It wasn't even like a pronunciation issue like I have sometimes. Like, sometimes I just slur and trip over my mouth just because I'm an idiot, and I just talk too fast sometimes, but he just literally couldn't read. Like, he called this, like, for years, I would call this, Masingo, just because he didn't pronounce the N, and I just took his word for it, and I didn't bother, like, reading the little N there, so he would just call it, and he would pronounce it like that, like Masingo, and I'd be like, oh, well, that's kind of a cool thing, and so this thing will always be Masingo to me, but it's so weird when I hear people talking about this as, like, Missingno, and it's like, it's Missingo, man. So I will name my firstborn after Missingno. But yeah, it's a missing number. You basically, this is, I think, I don't remember the exact purpose that this thing serves, except that it tends to slow down the game. There we go. God, it's like this game does more damage to Pushmo than it did to Pokemon, like the first generation, where I think basically, what did you have to do? I know you had to swim in between the land at Cinnabar Island, and you'd have to have a certain number of names, or a certain number of letters in your name, and I could never do it, because we tried on my yellow version. My friend came over and we were playing on the Super Game Boy, which basically means you play like video games on your SNES, and then and I just mean like Game Boy games on your SNES and stuff like that. And we were playing on that, and he had to get me through this teleport part at Saffron City because I was still pretty young and he was a couple years older than me. But we were doing that, and he's like, "Hey, you want to see something cool?" And I was like, "Yeah, man, I'm so excited. I'm so up for anything. I'm like 8 years old and I don't even care." And this is like right before Gold and Silver came out, and like I was replaying the game, yellow version, and for some reason, I don't know why, somehow I must have missed it my first time, but there's this weird teleporting bit in the Saffron City Team Rocket headquarters where you had to go on the teleport and leave, and then go back on the same one, so that when you reappeared, you would stay on the teleport and you can continue onwards. And that was the part I was stuck on for some reason. I don't know how I figured it out when I was like 8, but a year later, whatever, I couldn't remember how to do it, and my friend, or maybe he was just doing it for me, just because he wanted to play. He was kind of a dick, because he was like, "Oh, let me play, blah, blah, blah," and it's like, okay, fine, I'll never get to play my own thing. But he brought his copy of, I think, probably red version, and he was like, "Oh, dude, look at this thing, it's Masingo," and it's like, "Oh, that's cool, you can multiply your Master Balls and rare candies, and not really even fuck up your game, because that's not what it did." But I thought it was always really kind of a cool little thing, so yeah, nice little secrets. What do you say to myself? This thing is annoying. I'm sorry. This is like just mindless. I don't even know what to talk about anymore. We pretty much covered the spectrum of things. We talked about old memories. Yeah, that was weird. It was a weird thing. I don't know, but fun stuff, I guess. Masingo, you know, it's a proper way to end off, I think, the second page of memories we have created for ourselves. Luckily, I think most of the slowdown has subsided at this point. I really hope I didn't need to bring that stupid gray one up. I really hope I didn't. Let's just ignore that right side for now. Let's just work over here. I think we've been doing a pretty good job here anyway. We're almost there, it seems like. It seemed a lot more devastating before. I don't know. But yeah, Crashmo after this, at some point, after 15 episodes of this, we'll have a farewell video of customs, probably maybe a couple of assortments for things I've done. Nobody's really called in any requests or anything. I've just got the ones from Osaga, and that's it. But actually, I think in the next part, we're going to start doing maybe some entirely original customs by people who've put them up, and not necessarily at my behest. Because at my best, I will do my best. Whatever. I think I fucked up because we can just do it from this left side. Don't even need this white one, do we? We can just do it from over here. Fantastic. Good stuff, Allison. You've got the keenest of eyes when you're commentating, don't you? Sure do, Elfie. Alright, so let's go do this. There we go. We have solved the complex mystery and the, I guess, controversy surrounding Masingo. I don't know. You'll always be Masingo to me. I don't care what you say. That will remain sacred in my heart, but wow, that is our second page of customs, you guys. That is insane in the membrane. Next time on Pushmo Customs, well, we won't be seeing this page for a little while, so indulge yourselves. In the next part, we're actually going to head off and do some other stuff. And with the scent of Sleepy Snorlax on your screen, I'll see you guys on the next part. Hope you guys enjoyed it.